My name's Enuks. I'm a YouTuber from Sydney, Australia. Been doing YouTube for a few years now. Yeah, it's fun. So my main job was tattooing for like years, and then I kind of got back in touch of like skateboarding because that was like my first passion. And then from there I kind of figured like I want to spend more time kind of working towards what I'm passionate about instead of kind of focusing on work. So I kind of got that work-life balance now, which is good. So I just get to head out and skate every week, and yeah. I had no idea about the whole skate YouTube style of thing. Like I knew that people uploaded clips to YouTube about skateboarding and stuff, but I didn't know that there was like skate vloggers or vloggers in general. So a few years ago I went over to my friend's house, and the first skateboard YouTuber I seen was Luis Mora. And I watched his videos and I was kind of like, what's going on? Like, this is a bit weird. And then the more I watched it, I kind of got hooked and I got into it, and I'm like, this is so sick. Like, they're just skating and they're vlogging it and they're just sharing their kind of experience and lifestyle with everyone. And that's what made me think like, is there anyone that can do that, that is doing that in Australia? And there wasn't any at the time, I don't think. So that's what made me want to start.
We just pulled up to this brand new skate park in Los Angeles called El Sereno. It's only like couple of months old, I think. Keen to check it out, get some clips.
The whole American style and like culture around skateboarding is a massive influence to me because it's different in Australia. Australia is a bit more relaxed and there's not so much kind of skate culture, but over there it's like they live and breathe it. Because I've spent a bit of time in the States, so I try to take the influence from over there, bring it back with me here, and kind of get it going in the scene here a little bit. Me watching all the skate YouTubers from the States, it's like, I feel like I'm there with them kind of thing. So when I do my own type of like skate vlogging, I try to like document everything so I can share with everybody. Because in that way they get a better kind of understanding of what skateboarding is. Because some people don't know what skating is, man. People think like, oh, skateboarding, yeah, there's like a skate park down the road. Like that's all they know. They don't know about the whole lifestyle and culture that surrounds it. So it's good to give other people an insight into skateboarding. It's definitely becoming more of a scene out here, and that's what I'm like super thankful for, because for so long it just felt like no one cared. And I feel like I had to kind of push to make that change here, to open the gates for everybody. But then again, I don't want to blow my own horn too much. Like I just feel like I'm happy that I kept pushing for it, because now more people are getting involved and I'm kind of growing the scene that I wanted back then when I didn't have it, kind of thing. A lot of people ask me, they're like, why evening? Pretty much the reason for the name is if I've had a good day out skating with my friends and like it gets towards where the sun starts going down, like evening time, that's like the favorite time of day, because like you've been skating all day, you're exhausted, your endorphins are like kicking in and you're starting to feel relaxed, and like the sun's going down. It's just a vibe. That's why I picked the name Evening. And then I was kind of like, I just want to make stuff that I think is cool myself, and then hopefully other people will think is cool as well. What I do is I print it off like a letter, and then I'd pin it down to this felt here and then cut out the shape of the letter. I'll glue it on, let it sit overnight so the glue's nice and tight, and then I'll come onto the sewing machine here and I'll just get the stitching done. So yeah, pretty excited to drop these ones. Haven't done hats before, so these will be the first hats, and we've got the sweaters ready to go as well. These ones here. I think when you're a creative person, influence just kind of floods in from everywhere. Like, I don't know what it is, we must be wired a bit differently just to be always like thinking about creating. So once there's influence, it kind of just sparks something in my brain, and then I'll remember it, I'll write it down so I don't forget it. So once I'm like sitting there designing, I can just look at the list of ideas or remember what I've kind of seen during the week and apply it to what I'm doing. So yeah, put a bit closer. Done. Oh, inside actually. That's it. Arts and crafts, Enuks. For the last 2 or 3 years now, we've had like Halloween skate jams. So I'll make like a flyer and I'll post it online, and I'll try to get people to like dress up and come and skate. We had giveaways. We had like best trick, best costume. So I think generally holding events like that gives skateboarding more exposure to the general public. They want to get involved with it. And then just during lockdown, they shut down our parks here. So I was like, cool, I can't go to work and I can't go skate the park. Like, what am I gonna do? I was pretty much like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it happen for myself. I'm just gonna go out, I'm gonna find a spot to build, and I'm just gonna start building stuff to skate. And little by little, started building everything, and people just started rocking up, man. Like, there was people there that were coming down to my DIY that had lived in the area their whole lives and skated, but I'd never seen them before.
My name is Enuks. This is a slab. I never really thought I'd have to make this type of video, but yeah, the slab's gone, guys. Pretty much everything that we had built was destroyed. Half of it was missing. A lot of it I couldn't find. I was able to pull out. So this is where the old slab was. I probably spent a good 4 or 5 months here building it, getting everyone involved. This is the spot where it happened. And yeah, it's gone now obviously because there's some new owners that bought the land. Pretty sad to see it go. But the next spot would be better. But yeah, a lot of memories here, a lot of fun times here. If it wasn't for this spot, then I probably wouldn't have, my YouTube wouldn't have kicked off so much if I didn't build this spot. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? That's life, I guess. So this will be where the new DIY will be. So I found this spot. People wanted to call it like Slab 2.0, but I think I want to call it the jungle, like the concrete jungle, because a bunch of trees here and there's concrete, so it's probably going to be called the jungle, but check it out. Been fortunate enough to find like some loose materials laying around. I kind of threw together this kicker out of this iron trap door, and then I have the red curb that I was able to save from the slab as well. I actually hit this thing with an excavator, and it still stayed together. It only took out a tiny chip, so I actually built this thing myself. We poured the cement and shaped it, so did a good job, I think. But yeah, as you can see, there's more space here, and the ground is a bit smoother too. So I'm just gonna take it a bit slower this time though, to not bring too much attention to this spot, because I don't want to rush into building everything here, then it gets shut down. So I'm trying to go for longevity here. But I've been skating up here every week just by myself. It's fun just being able to skate on the flat ground. Kind of have to be creative with what you have, so yeah. A lot of space out here.
So if anyone's from a local scene that isn't that great and you want to boost it a bit, just go out and do a few things, you know. Try to connect with other skateboarders in a way, and you know, maybe build a DIY somewhere or host an event, or just have like a group of people skating together. You can even name your crew something, you know, make it a kind of a cool thing. Don't just have it like you just go to the park and skate for 2 hours and like don't even talk to the locals there and then go home, you know. Because like for me, I was like, why isn't anyone doing this? Someone should do this. And it's like, why don't I just do it? No one else wants to do it, I'll do it. So I did, and it's worked out. So yeah, if you want to do something, just do it. Don't wait on anyone else. So if you guys want to find me online, YouTube, Sean Enuks, Instagram, Enukism, you can find me there skating around and just, yeah, uploading and stuff. If you guys want to come over and follow me on Instagram, that's pretty much it. Keep skateboarding. Yeah, I don't really have any last words. Cheers for having me, bro.